Hello Cloud Gurus and welcome to the latest episode of GCP this month. I'm Julian Pittis and I'll be your host, bringing you the latest announcements this month on the Google Cloud platform. In this episode's GCP Quick Bytes, we'll be discussing keeping track of cloud inventory, scheduling actions, GKE SLAs, new cloud regions. We'll then move on to GCP Gems segment, covering announcements about App Engine, Andromeda, and some partnerships in the big data and ML space. We'll then finish off with GCP Guru of the Month. Are you ready, Player One? In GCP Quick Bytes, we'll have a slew of new updates to assist with leveling up your GCP cloud skills. Let's begin with the new GCP region. GCP has announced a new Osaka Cloud region, the second region in Japan and Google's 20th overall. This region is now available to Google Cloud customers, bringing lower latency and improved availability by having two GCP regions in close proximity. The Google Cloud location site also lists Seoul, Jakarta and Salt Lake City as next upcoming regions. The Cloud Asset Inventory is now out of beta and generally available across all Google regions. Keeping track of hundreds or thousands of cloud resources can be tedious work. The GCP Cloud Asset Inventory export service is here to make that a lot easier. So GCP have recently added several new features, such as folder-level exports of all resources, so you can keep an eye on your firewall rules, your buckets, your VMs, and your policies. The service currently supports exporting Kubernetes, Anthos, BigQuery, Bigtable, and Cloud SQL resources. Cloud Scheduler also gets an update. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the service, Cloud Scheduler is GCP's fully managed cron job service that allows any application to invoke big data, batch, and cloud infrastructure operations. Scheduler has been updated with the capability to call any endpoint with a public IP using OAuth OpenID Connect authentication. So you can now schedule from multi-cloud or on-prem actions, so there's no reason not to give Cloud Scheduler a try. Many companies need a service level agreement guarantee before they can actually commit to using a service. With the new GKE Advanced Edition release, enterprise customers are offered features such as auto-scaling and enhanced security controls with a financially backed SLA. The SLA guarantees monthly uptimes of 99.5% for zonal clusters and 99.95% for regional clusters. Now on to our gems. GCP announced that App Engine's second generation runtimes will get double the memory. This upgrade comes at no cost and you don't need to take any action. Adding RAM for all App Engine's second gen apps lets them more easily load language libraries or scale vertically to increase concurrency via multiprocessing or multi-threading. App Engine adds to its second generation of runtimes as well, with the addition of Go 1.12 and PHP 7.3. For App Engine Standard, other second generation runtimes that are currently available are Node.js version 10, Python 3.7, and Ruby 2.5. App Engine also takes Java to 11, which is now in beta and available for App Engine Standard. This allows customers to take advantage of the latest long-term support version of the Java programming language on a fully managed serverless platform. These upgrades to App Engine are ultimately designed to help users focus on what they do best, creating great apps and software while leveraging GCP to scale and manage their applications easily, without worrying about the underlying infrastructure. Google has entered a definitive agreement to acquire Looker, a unified platform for business intelligence, data analytics, and embedded analytics. This acquisition provides GCP users with a powerful analytics platform in addition to Google's solid ML and AI capabilities already. Now this is good news for more than 350 customers of Looker and Google Cloud, including BuzzFeed, Yahoo, Sunrun, Hearts, and so on, who we believe can be looking forward to a seamless end-to-end analytics offering with stronger ML and AI capabilities. Now for existing customers of Looker, who run on other clouds, they can still expect Looker to support all cloud databases like Amazon Redshift, Azure SQL, Snowflake, Oracle, and more. Speaking of Snowflake, Google announced a strategic partnership with the cloud-based data warehouse provider. Snowflake customers will have the option to securely store data in Google Cloud Platform, providing them with a seamless access to the Google AI tools and analytics capabilities. Snowflake on Google Cloud will be available through an early access program in 2019. Google Cloud's recent acquisitions and partnerships really shows that the company is pushing to disrupt the business intelligence and analytics market, and really break free from its number 3 status among the cloud providers. So this will be a very interesting space to watch in the coming months. Now onto the networking side of things. We've had some updates from Andromeda, which is GCP's software-defined network stack. Now I'm going to add a technical warning to this one because this announcement contains a lot of technical jargon, but it's pretty necessary. So here we go. This underlying layer for the network virtualization platform is the start point for provisioning, configuring, and managing virtual networks and in-network packet processing. With the release of Andromeda 2.2, there are various performance improvements. The first comes from implementing support for Intel Quick Data technology, which enables data copy by the chipset instead of the CPU. Secondly, it now offloads network traffic encryption to a special purpose network hardware, again to free the host machine from CPU cycles. Combined with other improvements, Google has been able to push the throughput pedal to push it all the way to 100 gigabits per second for their VMs. Currently, these speeds are limited to accelerator alpha releases, and today in GCP, egress is capped at 32 gigabits per second for VM to VM traffic, within the same zone. Now currently on the platform, you can only achieve a maximum of 32 gigabit per second VM to VM traffic. With these new releases and on the alpha release for the accelerator VMs, you can get up to 100 gigabits per second. So how do we sum up this update? Well, if you run high throughput VMs in a compute intensive workload that needs lots of network bandwidth, then you'd be pleased to hear about these updates. Some of these workloads that can leverage off these VMs include multiplayer gaming that needs to be scalable and low latency, high performance computing, video encoding, machine learning, and deep learning. And Google is assuring their customers that they're working tirelessly to improve their network infrastructure, making it more performant and reliable. This also seems to be only the start of even more improvements and enhancement to networking on the Google Cloud platform. With the end of all these great announcements, let's move on to my favorite section of the show, Guru of the Month. This month's winner is Philippe Amaral. Philippe is a software engineer from the UK. Congratulations, Philippe. We'll be sending you a care package containing a t-shirt, some stickers, and a hand-signed card. For all you other gurus who want a special prize pack, try your luck by answering our question, which can be found at the link displayed on the screen now. That's all we have for this month's Google Cloud Platform releases. I'm Julian Pittis, and I'll see you next time on GCP This Month. Keep being awesome, Cloud Gurus.